Dixie D'Amelio and James Charles discussed the dinner with the D'Amelios controversy. We'll tell you what they said and why James continues to defend them. I'm Kelsey MacDonald and you're watching The Daily Report. We're almost at 100K subscribers, so if you haven't yet, go click that subscribe button now and then continue watching. One of our fave TikTokers, Dixie D'Amelio, had beauty guru and close friend James Charles on her YouTube show, The Dixie D'Amelio Show, yesterday, and they addressed the controversial video that Dixie and her family posted back in November. The D'Amelios released their very first episode of their new show, Dinner with the D'Amelios, on November 16th, with James as their special guest. In the video, everyone is seen chatting as professional chef Erin May cooked dinner for them. Shortly after the video was posted, it immediately started to receive backlash for how both Charli and Dixie were acting, specifically towards the chef himself. It appeared that Charli and Dixie were not enjoying the food that was being served, considering Dixie threw up at the table after trying a snail, and Charli asked if there were any dino nuggets. But Dixie has said so many times that just the smell of something gross can make her vomit, so I don't blame her. Also, I said it before and I'll say it again, I'd rather have dino nuggets too, Charli. Still, you will not let me get them at the grocery. That's all I want. That's all I want for Christmas is some dino chicken nuggets.
Check your stocking.
But not only were fans upset with the way Charli and Dixie were acting towards their chef, Charli was also criticized for complaining about not having yet reached 100 million followers, exactly a year after gaining her first million. James jokingly said to Charli, quote, "Was the 95 million not enough for you?" As we know, because of the backlash towards Charli, her follower count on TikTok started to decline and she lost 1 million followers in just one day. James was quick to let everyone know, quote, "The situation between me and Charli with the whole followers thing was an innocent joke. I was not calling her out. I was not dragging her. It was just simply a joke." Dixie spoke out and apologized to fans, explaining that Chef Erin May was in on the joke the whole time. Erin May told the Hollywood Fix paparazzi after the video was released, quote, "I love Dixie and Charli. I've worked with them before and I'm gonna work with them again." He went on to say that it was all fun and games and that Dixie and Charli are the greatest. So, was the whole thing blown out of proportion? I think we all know the answer to that. Dixie and James sat down to discuss all of the drama and finally clear things up. James started the video saying, quote, "Last time we were on camera together, things didn't go so well." After the two shared a quick laugh, James went on to say that he has loved receiving praise from his fans, but he hates that he was getting it from the expense of Charli and Dixie. He tells Dixie that he can understand, from the public's perspective, why the situation got turned into what it did. James said, quote, "The whole situation was just dumb." And when talking about the small incident with Dixie, he said, quote, "And then your whole situation with the snails, like, I don't care if Gordon Ramsay put a snail in front of me, I'm not eating it." Same, James, same. Like, literally, it could be the most famous chef in the world, and I would not eat it. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay. He'd probably yell at me and be like, "Bloody-o." That was a terrible impression. Gordon Ramsay's gonna come after me now. He goes on to say that most reality television is scripted and that producers for the show had planned the whole snail situation. He said, quote, "Reality television is, sorry to break it to you, it's scripted, it's planned. You have a storyboard. Nobody's going to watch if it's boring. Hello?" He told viewers that the team was behind the cameras telling Dixie to eat the snail, knowing that she would react. Honestly, I thought the whole snail thing was hysterical and I probably would have done the same thing. Like, no, I would have done the same thing. Dixie told James that she had watched the video before it had gone live on YouTube and she said she didn't think anything was wrong with it. James explained to Dixie that considering her team allowed the video to be edited as it was, that there was no malicious intention behind the snail moment. He told Dixie, quote, "But it was kept in the video because everyone genuinely thought it was funny and everyone here knew it wasn't actually a shady moment." Although James has been defending Charli and Dixie since the beginning, he did say that the whole thing should be a lesson for the two sisters. He told Dixie, quote, "Even if something is an innocent joke to you guys, or even if it feels fine behind the camera, you always have to be super, super cognizant of how the public is going to react to something because it might not be the same sentiment." Dixie agreed with James and let her fans know that the whole situation has made her and Charli more aware of what they say or do on the internet. So, will there ever be another Dinner with the D'Amelios episode? I guess we'll just have to wait and find out, and fingers crossed because honestly, I'm here for it. I thought it was really fun. Who would be their next guest? me. Now guys, it's the season of giving, so this week we're giving back to our biggest supporters, you. Be sure to check out Awesomeness TV's Slay Week from December 7th until December 14th on all of our social platforms and participate for a chance to win a follow, like, shout out, or DM from us. I'm shouting out my favorite comments all week on the Daily Report, so make sure to comment down below. Today's shout out goes to Brooklyn B. Thank you so much for watching. Now we want to know what you think. Do you think the whole situation was blown out of proportion? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below, and as always, make sure to subscribe to the Awesomeness TV Daily Report channel if you have not already. We're almost at 100K subscribers if you haven't heard, so go make sure to subscribe now, and make sure to follow us at Awesomeness TV on Instagram for more. I'm Kelsey MacDonald, and Dino Chicken Nuggets, Kyle. I just want them so bad.
Check your stocking.
You would put Dino Chicken Nuggets in my stocking?
Yeah.
Gross.